Let us pay tribute to all the black patriots who served in the Civil War as cooks, laborers, and teamsters because they were first denied the right to participate in the war for their own freedom as fighting men. We honor those who organized and trained themselves while demanding the right to fight in the war. And finally, given that privilege, they covered themselves with glory at Port Hudson, Milligan's Bend, Fort Wagner, and in scores of other battles. For all those patriots, the combat and the non-combat veterans of this war to end American slavery, call the roll.
The Louisiana Colored Volunteers, victors in the Battle of Port Hudson, Mississippi, 1863, for their outstanding performance in the first major battle in which black troops took part. The 54th Massachusetts Colored Infantry. Its performance in the Battle of Fort Wagner, South Carolina, settled all questions about the fighting abilities of black troops in the Civil War. Sergeant William Carney, winner of the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery in the Battle of Fort Wagner. The 3rd U.S. Colored Cavalry. Its performance in the battle at Chaffin's Farm, Virginia, earned them 14 of 37 Congressional Medals of Honor awarded.
Let us honor those ex-slaves who seized their new freedom and worked furiously to reconstruct this nation into a democratic society, reaching for the dream for which so many had just fought and died. We pay tribute to those who served with distinction as lieutenant governor, as delegates in the state legislatures, and as congressmen and senators in the nation's capital. For all these keepers of the dream and their decade of democratic struggle, call the roll.
Blanche K. Bruce, first black to serve a regular term in the United States Senate, 1875 to 1881. Benton Stewart Pinchback, Lieutenant Governor of Louisiana, 1871, Acting Governor, 1873, elected to the United States Senate, 1873. Thaddeus Stevens, Radical Republican leader during the Reconstruction. Senator Stevens was one of the most militant supporters for justice for the ex-slaves. Black members of the 41st and 42nd United States Congresses. Senator Hiram Revels of Mississippi. Representative Benjamin Turner of Alabama. Representative Robert Elliott of South Carolina. Representative Joseph Rainey of South Carolina. Representative Joseph Walls of Florida. Representative Robert DeLarge of South Carolina. And Representative Jefferson Long of Georgia.